¿Qué pasó, pinche perro? It's your homeboy Quetzalcoatl, and welcome to the Fuck Your Life Boxing Show. Now, in today's edition, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna break down the Abner versus Anselmo Moreno fight that took place a couple while ago. I just got back from the Staples Center. Great fucking fight. I had a couple interviews at the Staples Center, outside and around and shit. The unfortunate part about that is that I was able to interview Ponce de Leon, but the quality of the interview was it's kind of bullshit, man. I was also able to interview, one of the boxing fans. His name was Salvador, and Salvador. He was able to drop a lot of motherfucking boxing knowledge in that interview. Unfortunately, the sound wasn't good quality, as well as another person whose name was Oliver. He also dropped a lot of knowledge. He was talking about how he's been interviewed by Ellie Setback, and he's well known in the boxing circles. I will be bringing that footage, and I'll put in like a montage or some shit like that. There were other interviews that did come out in good quality, and I'll be dropping that shit. I was also able to make a video as far as if you're trying to get drunk, you're like a tourist, or you're thinking about moving to LA, and you want to go to an event and you want to get fucked up at Staples Center on a budget, because the beers at Staples Center, they're like $15. So if you're on a budget, ain't nobody got time for that. So I made a video about that on where the fuck you need to go. You can check that out. As far as the fight, it was a great fight. I had predicted, like I said, the fight was so close in my prediction that I was going with my heart. I thought that Abner was going to be able to put a lot of victory. And if anybody was going to get hurt or knocked down, it was going to be Abner knocking Anselmo Moreno down. And that's exactly what you saw. Although I will say that being there, like being in the atmosphere of the fight, the crowd was heavily, was showing a lot of favoritism towards Abner. And I'm an Abner fan, but I was going in there judging the fight objectively. If Abner would have lost the fight, he would have lost the fucking fight. I'm not going to make excuses for this motherfucker. I'm not going to make excuses for any fucking fighter. That's how I go in with however I judge the fight. And like I said, I am an Abner fan. And because the atmosphere was so, was showing so much favoritism, even the scorecard showed that of a 14-point lead. Like, Abner would have clear victory, but not by a 14-point lead. You know what I'm saying? And like, if you would have been there, and like you're not a hardcore boxing fan, you're just a casual fan, or you're just a tourist, you're coming from another country, and you just want to see the sights, and you happen to see this fight. The crowd, if you would have just went on what the crowd is going for, oh yeah, you would have thought just Abner just whooped all kind of ass. But it was a much closer fight than that. But Abner won a clear victory. I mean, he proved he's an elite fighter. He called out Nonito Donaire. Of course, a lot of people have been saying that he's been ducking Rigondeaux. In my prediction for the Anselmo Moreno versus Abner fight, I told you that Anselmo Moreno was the most dangerous opponent that you could fight in that weight division. And Abner stepped up. Even though Anselmo Moreno lost, I would still give him a great chance against Nonito Donaire and against Guillermo Rigondeaux. And in a fight between Abner and Nonito Donaire, I would have to say that, again, that's a toss-up fight. I think that if Abner gets wild in that fight, Nonito Donaire, he does have skills. He's a very underrated fighter. At the same time, he does avoid elite competition, at least for several periods of time. He does fight. He does have big names on his resume, but he has them so far apart in his career. But he's a very dangerous opponent. If Morris goes in there wild, Nonito Donaire will catch him with the left hook, and Morris will be in problems. But Morris has boxing ability. He has a heart and determination to pull out a victory. Very good chance. I will put my money on that. Even against Reagan, though. And that's what you just saw today. So, if you like this shit, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. If you don't, well, fuck it. That's just the way it is. But subscribe to my shit, motherfucker. This is your homeboy Quetzalcoatl signing the fuck on out.